I am, of course, assuming that you had time and date up and ready.
Always.
Always.
It's my homepage when I open the internet on my computer. timeanddate.com, and also another website that will remain nameless.
Sounds a little bit like Corn Pub.
I neither confirm nor deny.
But I will go back to the same question I asked before. Seen Disenchantment yet?
No, still not seen it. In fact, I completely forgot. Hang on, I'll get a pen and paper, I'll write it down.
Revel in potential mediocrity.
Excellent. So, should we get this show on the road?
Glorious! No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend.
Oh, yeah. To quote the Macho Man Randy Savage / Bonesaw from Spider-Man 1.
Yeah, Bonesaw is always ready.
Indeed. He was a Boy Scout.
Or was that from something else? I can't remember.
No, it was Bonesaw is ready.
Ah, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It was from Spider-Man. Good. Well, good.
So the premise of this cast is that I'm still doing that stand-up shit. Good God, what a moron.
What a thing.
Yeah, what I did was I decided that writing jokes was really difficult, and I ran out of steam. So what I did was do porn parody versions of every single Disney classic film. And, good God, this is going to be the testing ground for them. Although, probably by the time this goes out, I'll have done 2 gigs worth of trying.
Yeah.
But, if you can't get
testing in inverted commas.
Yeah, if you can't get to the gigs, then, hey, here's my act. However, I will be leaving out the other ones which I have also created, which are, of course, Dixar. So
you've done the Dixar movies as well as do you have one for Disney?
There was, how many things there are? So there are 20 Pixar films that I have done versions of, but you shall not hear them on this cast. Oh. That is only for the live audience.
For those who show up and pay.
Yeah, or just show up in some cases.
In some cases, yeah.
Have you got the list of Disney classics so that you may prompt me and yes. I shall respond?
Just to be clear, we're going for the Walt Disney animated movies, is that right?
Correct. All 56 of those wad boys.
Gee golly, do I have them here? Indeed I do. So, sir, are you ready? Time for some, stirring quiz music in the background.
No.
Yeah, or that.
Yeah, okay.
You're ready for the first question, for the first movie film on the list?
Oui.
Excellent. So, the classic and charming Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Disney's first film. But, lo, I have corrupted it into Blow White and the Seven Whores.
Right. Yep.
Which is, of course, an 8-way female gangbang.
Sure. I was wondering because Snow White was already female.
There are fingers and thumbs everywhere. Oh.
I'm sure, as well as many other things.
Yeah, indeed.
Perhaps they could have used the help of our little wooden friend, Pinocchio.
Whoa, Pinocchio, I hear you say. Nay, sir. Rimocchio. Which is one I did. It's not one you can really get a decent pun out of, but what I could get a decent one out of was its classic song, When You Fist Upon a Bar. Now, That's it. Oh,
Oh, that's visceral.
oh, Papa Geppetto, it's so deep. Oh, keep it going, Remocchio.
Gosh. Are you
Right
going to
up
have
his-
So you've got the name, do you have the concept, the conceit down for each of these as well?
I think.
Or are they mostly
Most of them-
self-explanatory?
Yeah, I think most
Okay.
of it said to be fairly self-explanatory. Yeah.
Well, there's 56 of them, so I'm not going to linger on any particular title. So let's scoot along to Fantasia.
Walt Disney's magnum opus, or is it Fucktasia?
Who's Tasia?
Well, it's this is how Yorkshire people say "fuck the Asia."
Right.
Fucktasia.
Fuck Tasia. Right. Sure it is. Okay. So what did you do with Dumbo?
Of course, like low-hanging fruit. Bumbo.
Bumbo, huh?
Bumbo.
In this one, is Bumbo the one who does the bumming?
It's actually how the Craig David character from Bo Selector has anal sex. Bumbo.
Proper Bumbo.
Proper Bumbo. Exactly.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's Craig David. So did he do that on the Saturday, the Sunday? Which
For a bum on one day.
Excellent. All right. Moving on to another tale of depressingly dead parents. Let's talk about Bambi.
Even lower hanging fruit. I just changed a vowel. Bumby.
Oh, that is pretty low hanging considering the previous entry. Phrase.
Yeah. Eat their button.
Eat the button. Okay, so another bumming film.
Now
Seems-
this is where it reaches the I don't really know these films portion of the evening.
Yes.
The first such.
The first of them, yeah. So there's the kind of dead spot in the middle of the list which people don't really know because
Yeah.
I think this time, if I just look at the production date, it was August 24th, 1942, and I feel like maybe some of the young men in America had something else to be doing at the time.
Yeah, there were more important things happening.
Not quite sure what that might have been, but while some of them were away, some others were playing around at home making a movie called Saludos Amigos.
In this universe, it is known as, say, Lubos, amigos. Which is, of course, just lots of Mexican people who are really friendly, inverted commas, and they're just covered in water-based lubricant, and they're just going for it.
Just going around.
Old Mexicano gangbang.
Lubing some peeps. All right. Would they have anything to do with the next film, with the Three Caballeros?
They may well be. I believe that this would be a scaled-back version of that film, because this would be the Three Bangalleros.
Bangalleros. So it's just a three-way.
Yeah, pretty much. Just three of them just going to town. Maybe if it was three guys, you could just have the old train, and the one at the front will then go around to the back, and then choo choo, and the one at the front goes around to the choo choo.
Keep the choo choo chewing.
Yeah.
Okay. I have no idea what that movie is about.
No, me neither.
Next one is Make Mine Music.
Make moist music.
Oh.
Ugh. If you don't like that word, that's not the film for you. That is just mainly kind of like just really wet women. Just, proper vaginal sounds.
Okay. Thanks for clarifying that.
It's
not just an orchestra that somebody's thrown water on.
No, unfortunately not. No.
Maybe they're doing the music in the background.
Yeah.
The damp orchestra for Make Moist Music. Okay, I think number 9 doesn't really need much help from you, but I'm sure you're going to give it some phrasing. The film is called Fun and Fancy Free. Fun and Fancy Free. Ooh.
I just felt just full shotgun stupid with bum and chancing wee. where it's someone just on the edge of just like the bladder's just on the tipping point, but I can't decide whether they're getting bummed or they're doing the bumming. I'm like, oh, can we hurry this up? I really need
I think I might need a wee. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And so, what did you do with Melody Time?
This is just one guy's jizz adventure. My lordy time.
Okay.
Just throwing it about all over the place. Probably starring Peter North.
Yeah, sure. Why not? To be honest, Melody Time, doesn't really need much help. You just be like, introducing Melody for Melody Time.
Just an hour of just...
I'll fill in every hole.
Mm.
Speaking of which, The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
I was unduly giggly when I created this, but it is the adult adventures of Dickabod and Mr. Lode.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's just these
Dickabod
two
and Mr.
guys.
Lode.
One of them's doing all the dicking, and then the other one is just like watching, and then there's jizz everywhere. Kind of like if you've ever watched a bend over film,
Right.
where he's just there at the end, and he's the old tallywhacker. You just see him, and there it is. Bit of jizz.
Right. The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
And now we're back into I would recognise these films territory.
Yeah, recognisable territory. Back to Cinderella.
Cumderella.
Wow, you're knocking these out of the park.
Well, so the guys onto Cumderella.
Right. She's a lowly housemaid or something.
Yeah, and instead of the ugly stepsisters, it's the horny stepbrothers. And they're just like,
of course, yeah.
Clean that up.
Ugh. Okay. How about Alice in Wonderland? Again, doesn't need much help, but...
I just went with Alice in Bummed Herland.
Right, okay.
Just Alice just getting railed up with a chuff.
I was kind of expecting Alice in Cumberland.
Yeah. Well, yeah, could go with that as well. Of course, it features the Mad Twatter.
Nice.
And,
and is he late for any particular thing?
The white rampant rabbit.
Nice. Oh, very good. Very good. Yep. I like it.
Then there's the very niche Queen of Farts, of course.
Yeah. Okay. It seems like we're into the golden age of Disney in here, so let's move on with Peter Pan.
Now, this one is only on the dark web because it is Pedo Pan.
Oh no.
But when you look at the content of the actual Disney film, that is not far off what it is.
Yeah, fairly accurate, but...
Remind me on a future podcast, I have a whole thing about Peter Pan. Many theories and expositions upon it, and we will come back to it, but Peter Pan is not a nice guy, and we will touch on that phrasing in a future episode.
Well, excellent. Let's move on to Lady and the Tramp.
BDSM classic, Lady and the Clamps.
Oh, fantastic. Yep, bravo, sir. Lady and the Clamps. And now I've just got an image of that robot from Futurama. Get the clamps! The clamps!
Where's the lady? I got the clamps.
Yeah. Okay. No further explanation needed there, I feel. Let's move on to Sleeping Beauty.
I feel that this one will be what we may determine as a ghetto-based film, because this one is Slappin' Booty.
That seems like a... Sure. Sleeping Beauty, Slappin' Booty!
Yeah, exactly. Maybe with like a Snoop Dogg intro.
So this is a blaxploitation film?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Right, okay. I'm a little bit scared of what you have done with 101
Rightly so.
Dalmatians.
Rightly so. Again, on the dark web, and again,
Oh, no.
fruit, 100 and cum Dalmatians.
Oh, you kept the Dalmatians.
Oh,
Okay.
Of course I could. But maybe if you wanted to keep it off the dark web, these are just residents of Dalmatia.
Yep, true.
Of course, formerly disputed French/Germanic territory for the history buffs out there. Like, yeah.
Oh,
Maybe that
yeah.
could be at 50 pro-France and 50 pro-German Dalmatians.
And one referee.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just, the most cum wins. It's got to brainstorm, obviously. Most of these do.
They need a little further development.
Exactly.
Okay. How about the sword in the stone?
Why, my lady, the sword is my bone.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. I have a feeling I know what you're doing with the next one as well. It's the Jungle Book.
Do you know what? You give it a go, and I'll tell you if you're right.
Can I assume you've just changed one word here? And in fact, possibly only one letter. And it could be the Jungle Fuck.
Oh, très bon. An exquisite guess from the back.
Excellent. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm impressed by the lack of effort or just how obvious you seem to make these, but this is I'm enjoying this immensely. Okay, so the quite all right. The Aristocats.
Now this one is again potentially dark web because it's quite poo based and is the Aristocats.
I was wondering if you
and you could maybe tie that in with the noted old kind of music hall joke of the Aristocrats. Because that's generally just like, the most disgusting.
Yeah.
You just lead it into it. So I think that ties up quite nicely.
I think it starts off as just quite I think this is one of those, you see them in the world cinema sections of like DVD shops. It starts off with like a high class party at like a mansion somewhere, and everybody's like, "Oh, isn't this a lovely shindig we're having over here?" And then like they open up to the ballroom and it's like, "Oh, everybody drop trow, it's time for some scat." And it's just a massive shit fest.
Let the pooing begin.
Exactly, yeah. What happens behind closed doors, etc.
Yeah.
Okay, Robin Hood.
Nobbin Wood. Simple. Elegant. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. This cannot... Oh, wait. The name Pooh. Come on, surely.
Let's face it, I've only changed one word to The Anal Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
There we go.
There we go. Bye, ball.
Knock that one out of the park.
Yeah, bye.
Beautiful.
Gone.
How about The Rescuers?
There's a real theme running through a few of these, because this is the chest pooers.
Oh my goodness. I feel like this whole episode is giving us an insight into your porn habits. What have I been watching recently? Ooh, I don't know.
Oh, good God. What is wrong with me?
I'm skipping down this list and some of these that are coming up.
Yeah.
The Fox and the Hound, for example.
Going back to S&M, the Cox and the Bound.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Mm.
Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if you were going to go with the Hound Pound rhyme. Yeah, and then the kind of joke of, putting the hound in the pound. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Following The Fox and the Hound, The Black Cauldron. Careful.
Don't worry, because it is simply the Black Cock Ring.
Of course it is.
An enchanted cock ring brings to life
Yeah.
such powers.
It awakens such forces you could not imagine. Well, okay. And how about The Great Mouse Detective?
I have chosen to give it the full title of Basil, the Great Muff Detective.
There it is.
Which is more of a gynecological insight film more than anything else.
Right. Yeah. Of course it is. Yeah, it's a biological storytelling. Ugh. Okay. Oliver and Company.
I will freely admit this is just terrible. Horniver and Come Funny. It's a hilarious porn parody of Oliver Twist where
Yes.
fagging the gay Jew.
What? Oh, God.
And the Artful Todger.
Not bad. Pretty good, that one. All right.
Yeah. And of course the lesbian Bull Dykes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, they all just, when they ejaculate, they all just kind of go bog-eyed. Hence, Come Funny. And of course, Oliver is just always horny.
Right. We're halfway with The Little Mermaid.
Again, another one of these that I laughed too much when I wrote it down. The Clittle Spermaid. I'm even laughing now. There's just something about it that just really makes me happy. Just
Is it the word clittle by any chance?
Maybe. For those of you wondering, it's essentially just ejaculating on someone's fanny. Just, just jizz on the clitoris. Clittle Spermaid. There we go. Lovely. Next film.
This one, a sequel, in fact. Maybe our first sequel.
I think it is, yeah.
And again, with a title like this, doesn't need much of a helping hand, but The Rescuers Down Under.
Going back, it is the Chest Pooers Brown Under.
Ah, I see. Continuity, series continuity there. Nice. And so, again, another one I don't feel needs too much help, but Beauty and the Beast.
Again, a potential blaxploitation film. Booty and the 13-inch Beast.
Oh,
I do declare.
Oh, I see.
And of course, in that film, Mrs. Potts would be a marijuana dealer. Chip would probably be called Crack.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah. Lumiere would still be French.
Lumiere doesn't need to change.
Yeah.
Come on. He's perfect the way he is.
Yeah.
He's already a randy appliance in the house.
He would be like a New Orleans kind of black guy. So
oh, nice.
Welcome to our... He'd be like, yo, mon cher. Welcome to our den.
Right, sure. Cogsworth, is he still around?
I was desperately trying to think of something for Cogsworth there, and I could not think of anything.
Surely just Cogsworth.
Oh, man.
Come
on. It's
on.
because my brain juices were all used up on these other ones. Cogsworth. Excellent wordsmithery.
I learned it from you, Papa.
I may steal that on the night.
You feel free. I'm not proud of it.
I'm not free. It's the worst thing that's ever come out of my mouth. And I've had a lot of things come out, if you know what I mean.
Apart from that one time. Aladdin.
Open brackets. My anus wants, close brackets, Aladdin.
You could just extend it to Aladdin, the Cave of Wonders.
True. This one wasn't my best, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
After the Clittle Spermaid, I was dry for a little bit because I was too taken with my own whimsy. I was sitting in the Starbucks just going, everybody, I am hilarious. If you want to find out why...
Comedy God, right here. Comedy God.
Kneel before the pun god.
Let's move on to The Lion King.
This one was really hard. I went with The Flying Cum. However, it then has the song Hakuma Ma Titties.
Ah, right.
Which ties in nicely. So you got The Flying Cum all over the breasticles.
Right, sure. So you're keeping with the songs again. Would you have...
When I'm reaching, I have to go for the songs.
So you do have, like, the circle jerk of life. Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Needs no introduction.
Be Prepared, of course, is just having lubricant.
Yep. And then you've got The Morning After Report, sung by Zazu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come You Feel the Love Tonight.
Come You Feel the Love Tonight. Pocahontas.
Pocahontas.
Of course. Of course.
No more questions, Your Honour. Next.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I will freely admit this is not my proudest moment. The lunchbox in her hot ham.
What?
Yeah. Lunchbox, of course, slang for a penis. Hot ham, slang for a lady with the bigger lips. So, lunchbox.
Right.
Hot ham. I'm a bad person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a couple more here, which are just the names of people. So, just do your best with Hercules.
Her cum, please. Which is just... there is the main kind of female in Hercules is, of course, Megara. But in this version, she would be called Smegara.
Right.
For no other reason than, low-hanging fruit. And it will essentially be about her desperate pleas for Hercules' ejaculate.
Oh,
however,
okay.
she will receive none from Gades,
Right.
whose sole goal is to get Hercules into his dark hole.
Into his dank underworld.
Exactly.
Right. Good one, yeah. Do we still have James Woods playing Gades?
Yeah, but he's very racist. So
right, okay.
We don't talk about
that. Okay. Mulan.
The Disney version is Chinese. This version is Welsh because it is Screw Lamb.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so many levels of racist. Like,
it works on many levels.
At least 2. Okay. That's not your strongest work, I'm sorry.
No, I'll admit it.
Alright. Tarzan.
This is perhaps even worse. Marslam. Go on.
Is this a motherfucking marathon?
What I've written down here is all MILF marathon.
All MILF. I'm so glad we both knew it was a marathon.
There we go. Well, there we go.
Marslam. Is it? In fact, would this just be the MILFs of wrestling? It's like a SummerSlam Tarzan parody.
Not bad. Yeah. Some Marslam.
Some Marslam. Whoa!
Hey.
Nice.
God, we're good.
I know. Somebody should pay us to do this kind of shit.
I'm gonna. Do you know what? You just read what it is, and you take a good old stab at what it's going to be, because I feel you can guess this next one.
Okay, so the next one is a second sequel. It's called Fantasia 2000. Now, because of what you did with The Rescuers, I can't remember what you said for Fantasia the first time.
Oh.
Was it Cumtasia?
No, it was...
Fucktasia.
Fucktasia, that's the one.
Fucktasia. So just Fucktasia 2000?
Exactly, but what do you feel it would be, like that kind of film?
That's a 2,000 person orgy.
Good God, sir, you could do my job. Would you like the money I'm about to be paid?
Yes, please. That'd be lovely.
Yeah. Let's move away from that and on to our next lovely film.
Ah, yes, a charming tale about some prehistoric creatures called Dinosaur.
Or is it about a man who is constantly banging all day and has got dick so sore? I picture that, like, you know those 70s, like, Confessions of a Window Cleaner films?
Yep.
It's that. But it's like, oh, Charlie, I can't do any more. These birds, they keep ravaging me.
My uncle, my dick's so sore. Oh.
Oh my god, he's the man with a 13-inch penis. Oh, let's jump on him. Whoa, I can't get away.
The unfortunate misadventures of Charlie Dick So.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you feel about The Emperor's New Groove?
Now, I picture this one, of course, Star Wars is in Disney canon now, so this is Star Wars crossover, because this will be...
Oh, no. No.
The Empire's Blue Spooge.
Oh, God.
Because they've got blue milk, so... Come on, maybe that's just a euphemism. Oh, Uncle Owen.
Oh.
Have you got the blue milk?
Oh.
Goddamn right I do, Luke. All over your Aunt Beru. And I'm not even going to go with that Star Wars is Star Horse, so, you know. Yeah.
It's not animated, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Alright. Atlantis, the Lost Empire.
This was, like, you know when you know that you're like, oh, I'm reaching. So, it's going to be a niche, fat, gay porn. And it is hot man tits, the glossed areolas.
Oh, God.
That was the point where I sat back and was like, I'm going to take a break now. I feel like that's the end of this tether.
I've been doing it so long, I've run out of ideas.
I'll come back tomorrow, we're fresh. I'm not going to try and improve on this title, but I'm going to come back tomorrow for the rest.
Hey, you came back and you couldn't do better than Atlantis. What was it? Hot Man Tits? Okay, sure.
As I am sure I will say a lot tomorrow, fuck you if you think you can do better. Alright? I'm doing these in my lunch hour. I've got so many irons in the fire. So many irons, so many fires. All I'm doing is trying to give you mediocre quality entertainment.
That's all I ask.
Jeez. Number 42.
Lilo and Stitch.
Again, we are maybe going into the dark web. Because we've got
Jeez, man.
Pedo and Bitch. Which is... I'm not even going to go into it. Just please, the next film. Next film, please.
Okay, Treasure Planet.
Pleasure Wang It.
Oh no, come on. Just Pleasure Janet.
Pleasure Janet. That's actually the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
The Rocky Horror Picture
sequel.
Nice, yeah.
Just everybody going at Susan Sarandon, which I still would. Even though she's got those sunken eyes that scream, I just want to save the world via recycling. Well, I just want to plunge your depths. Damn it, Janet. I love you.
I was trying to just see how long I could go without talking and see how far you would go with that one.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to let him meander on his own.
I'm just going to let him bury himself in this one. Phrasing. Okay, Brother Bear.
Lover Bear. But of course,
is this about
Bear, B-A-R-E.
Oh, okay. I was going to say you could keep it the same way and you
could have the
as big hairy men.
Yeah, but I've gone with this one as being sort of maybe directed by a woman, and it's just one of those like really sensual. You know when you can tell it's directed by a woman, you're like, oh yeah, this is.
Okay.
They're really focusing on love.
You know when you can tell it's no. You can tell if your porn is being directed by a woman, can you?
Oh yeah, like in that kind of in that Jenna Jameson being big era of sort of 97 to maybe 2002, and you can there was a particular kind of niche of female directed films, and they like really focused on the sensualness of it all, and you were like, oh, I'm here, dick in hand, just waiting for someone to maybe fuck some tits, and that guy is really just touching that girl's clitoris quite a bit. I'm getting nothing here, guys. Fast forward. Oh, okay, now he's caressing her. No, we'll keep going. Okay, now he's licking. No, let's keep going. And oh, he's come inside her. Well, that's a waste of everybody's time. I've mentioned before I have an issue with cream pie porn. Yeah. Maybe that's where it stems from.
Maybe, yeah. Home on the range. I don't know if that's a song, but
should be.
It is now.
Should be. I have gone for Homo on the Gaze, which is just where one particular homosexual is just riding a lot of gays, but they're all dressed as cowboys.
You want to make Brokeback Mountain?
Doesn't everybody?
All right. Chicken Little.
Dickin' Little.
Meet the Robinsons.
Meet, M-E-A-T, the Nobinsons. Just a very sexually active family.
Mm-hmm.
But they're all getting fucked. Just one guy, like big old hefty dick guy, just fucking them all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bolt.
Jizz Bolt. A lot of powerful ejaculate in that film.
The Princess and the Frog.
Now, there is a particular niche that is very big right now. So I've gone with Incest and the Frog. An entirely French brother-sister film.
Right. So, frog here would be the derogatory term for a Frenchman.
Exactly, yes.
Not an actual frog.
No.
Huh. Okay, sure.
I mean, you could do it about frog incest, but, I mean, there's niche and there's niche.
Well, if you're going to go dark web, mate, you've got to go dark. All right. On the home stretch here with Tangled.
This is entirely about the character Rapunzel, and it is, of course, entitled Spangled.
Oh.
Because in English profanity, spangle is another term for ejaculate. So, Rapunzel.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Fucking Urban Dictionary, if you don't believe me. If you've never gone to the trouble of reading Roger's Profanisaurus from Viz magazine, then good God, sir.
Now, spangled means drunk.
No, wrong. Wrong. It's wrong.
All right. How do you feel about the Star Spangled Banner?
That's what happens when the pre-Incredible Hulk gets jizzed on, and then he gets angry.
Oh, it's that kind of banner.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Then we have Winnie the Pooh.
One in the poo.
One in the Pooh.
Yeah.
Considering some of your previous suggestions, that's quite tame.
Indeed.
Probably doesn't need much help here, but Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Rough.
Wreck-It Rough. Nice. Okay. Frozen.
I'll admit, I struggle with this one. I've gone with Blowsin', and it's just an entirely oral film.
And you mean O-R-A-L, rather than just like spoken word. It's not another one of those weird, like, Russian films where it's like, no visuals, just audio.
Well, again, depends on your niche.
I suppose so, yeah.
I'm gonna again. I feel like this one's gonna be pretty easy. So go on, read them both.
Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
You want the next one as well?
Go on.
Or do you want my guess?
Yeah, go on. What do you think it's going to be?
Well, there's a couple of ones. 6 obviously rhymes with dicks, so Big Hero Dicks.
Yeah, that's the one. There we go.
Okay, excellent.
What's your other... I mean, I suppose you could go for, if you wanted a quite offensive homosexual one, you could have Big Queero Dicks.
Mm-hmm.
Any others? Go on.
Big Hero 6
inches.
Yeah.
But
making the most of what he's got.
Yeah.
You know.
Big Hero, 6 inches. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have any others for that one?
No.
Okay. Zootopia.
Unfortunately, right back to the dark web. Zoophilia.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to go back to your other, more scatological one and have Pootopia.
Yeah, I thought about that, and I thought, I feel I've gone to that well too often. I feel too many people get the hint that I'm quite bum obsessed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip it back round and keep them guessing that I might be animal obsessed.
Maybe I just like the furries.
I don't know.
Or just keep it as Zootopia and have it as like a furry orgy.
Yeah, true. And the latest Disney film.
Finally, we have Moana.
I toyed with this for a while, Fraser. And I settled on Hoana, which is one Polynesian girl's story of how she became a prostitute and learned to love it.
Right,
yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Of course, featuring the vocal stylings of The Cock.
Yep, sure. Yeah. Dwayne the Cock Johnson.
Exactly.
Because
Johnson.
Mr. Johnson doesn't need much help with that, does he? No. No. Okay.
Yeah, those are...
See, I reckon Moana, you could just keep it the way it is and just pronounce it as Mona.
Oh, yeah, Mona. I mean, I was also thinking of just Moana, which would be like where someone's shaving her and then just going for it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Hey, I heard last night you went out with Anna. Yeah. Can't wait for me to get some Moana.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Well, and so after hearing all those, on a scale of 1 to 56, what are you giving my Disney punology?
I'd give you over half.
Over half. Okay.
Like probably around 30, 34.
Oh, not bad. How many got the eye pinch?
Not many actually. If it's a good pun, I was giggling about it.
Yeah.
Because it's silly. If it was a bad pun, I was just shaking my head.
Like, nah. Nope. I refuse this pun.
No.
Go away.
No. I feel like you've let yourself down here. You could do so much better.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Just disappointed.
Aha!
Cigar!
Oh, God, we're human trash.
Yeah.
Well,
So I don't know if I told you this, but the other week my parents came to visit.
Okay.
And I mentioned in passing that I have a podcast.
Oh, no.
And I was pretty sure I'd already told them this, but my mum seemed particularly interested in listening.
Oh, no.
And I was trying to explain to her in the nicest possible way why I don't want her to listen to this. So if she brings it up again, I'm just going to send her the link to this one and be like, this is why you shouldn't listen to me on the internet.
This is everything wrong with A, us, B, the internet, C, the world right now.
Yeah. You just should not listen to me at all, Mum. Just no. And in fact, if you listen to this now, you brought this on yourself.
Oh, dear. And on that weird note...
On that really bizarre and weird note, let's move on.
Move on. This is where I end. I've now got to do effectively a simulcast where I watch Bake Off with my wife, who is now in Bedford, and we communicate with each other about it. Because I'm middle class AF.
You're going to watch Bake Off remotely with your wife.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. I'm giving up on life. I'm nearly 31 now. I'm just going to... this is my last hurrah.
This is it. Your life is over. This is it.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy Bake Off, and hopefully our listeners will enjoy these puns for a few days. They'll be perusing their DVD shelf later on. Yeah. They'll spot one and they'll go...
I've already started thinking, maybe I can do like Nicolas Cage. I'm already just thinking, this is going to be my stock in trade now. I'm just going to be just porn parody puns. That's my life now. That's my comedy milieu.
Parody puns. Well, that's good, because if you break it... I like the list thing, but, you're kind of limited here with the Disney ones. But, break out. Branch out and enjoy the genre.
Yeah, and if you think you can top us, hey, top, focusing on, and but put a comment. Give us an email. Give us a tweet. Send us an Instagram. Show us your tits. What?
Do we? Those last two could be the same.
Yeah. I'd say Snapchatters, but I don't have a clue with what to do with that. So that's far too modern for me.
Oh. Well.
If you want to create our Snapchat profile, by all means, but I don't know what to do with it. So
when you said Instagram, I was surprised we had one of them.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
It's a struggle,
Like,
I'll tell you that. But
what did we put on Instagram? Jesus.
Yeah.
Just our logo.
Yeah, pretty much. Over and over again.
Yeah. With different filters on.
Right.
To make it look classy.
Okay, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Enjoy the pun times.
Bye. ASMR. Listen to my voice. Okay, bye.